Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính hosted a reception for visiting Archbishop Paul Richard Gallagher, the Vatican's Secretary for Relations with States and International Organizations in Hanoi on April 10.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính said Archbishop Gallagher's Vietnam visit, the first by a Secretary for Relations with States and International Organizations of the Vatican, especially after the adoption of the status of the resident papal representative in Vietnam, is significant to the Vietnamese Catholic community, contributing to strengthening the relationship between the two sides. Briefing the guests on the religious situation in Vietnam, home to 7.2 million parishioners, the leader affirmed that the Vietnamese state pursues the consistent policy of respecting and ensuring people's freedom of belief and religion. For his part, Archbishop Gallagher said he was impressed by Vietnam's socio-economic and diplomatic achievement, which see the contributions by Catholics, noting his belief that the community wishes and is able to contribute more to the country's prosperous development.
The National Tourism Promotion website Vietnam.travel of the Vietnam National Tourism Administration has the leading traffic in Southeast Asia, surpassing Thailand's tourism website, second only to Singapore.
Of the evaluation sites SimilarWeb, the homepage Vietnam.travel ranked 132,676 in the world, surpassing Thailand Travel's website, and much higher than the Philippines, Malaysia. In the Southeast Asia region, Singapore's travel website is in the leading position. The access rate from international markets to the homepage Vietnam.travel reached 85%, higher than Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, Philippines. This data show that Vietnam's website is doing well in attracting the attention of foreign markets.
The northern province of Ninh Bình has been named among the list of the top 10 less visited wonders of the world, as compiled by media outlet The Daily Mail of the UK.
With its towering brand of jack-cast pinnacles, Ninh Bình is just as dramatic a sight as the better-known Ha Long Bay, although it doesn't come with hordes of tourists. According to UK's Daily Mail, Ninh Bình is located just 2 hours south of Hanoi and bordered by rivers, farms, and temples. It's best discovered by bike or by gliding downstream on a sampan. Daily Mail also suggests that travelers should visit this place in October and November, when water levels are high and the rice fields are ready for harvest. A 12-night tour of Vietnamese landscape is available, which spans 2 nights in Ninh Bình, including flights into Hanoi and back from Ho Chi Minh City, transports, most meals, and some excursions.
Book unveils mysteries of ca trù singing. And Hanoi-based artist transforms garbage into shadow sculptures. To illuminate the esteemed standards of art Dao or ca trù singing and preserve its heritage, traditional music researcher Bùi Trọng Hiền dedicated 9 years to unraveling the secrets of the art form. The culmination of these efforts is the book Art Dao, A Story of History and Tonal System, released recently in Hanoi.
At the launch of Art Dao, A Study of History and Tonal System, researcher Bùi Trọng Hiền said he had heard elderly artists lament that modern performances of Art Dao are not proper, not within the framework, but the questions of what is proper always remained unanswered. It was this dilemma that prompted the author to reconstruct the complete tonal system of this 1,000-year-old music genre. All knowledge gained from the 9-year journey to find a classical model of Art Dao is condensed into a 600-page book consisting of 7 chapters. The author delves into the historical aspects, cultural space, and tonal system of the traditional art form, decoding many mysteries of ca trù, the oldest music genre in Vietnam.
Recently introduced into Vietnam, shadow art is a unique form of sculptural art that uses a fixed source of light to create wondrous images with the 2D shadows of a 3D sculpted objects. Through the hands of a Hanoian artist, various materials, including garbage, were transformed into shadow sculptures.
Nearly 8 years ago, young construction engineer Bùi Văn Tú learned pottery at Bát Tràng Pottery Village. He later became the creative director of a large ceramics corporation there until 2020, when he officially started his own business and began devoting all his time to the art of shadow sculpture. In shadow sculpture, the final product of the main subject lies in the dark part. When the work is illuminated, the shadow on the wall is the image that the artist wants to display, along with the underlying story and message it conveys. His works are made of various materials, especially clay and dripboard, which are both readily available and suitable for his art style. He has also created many shadow sculptures using stone, cement, and even items that are discarded daily, like old helmets, bottles, soft drink cans, or paper boxes. The similarly used materials were assembled by Bùi Văn Tú to form bizarre-looking objects, yet when illuminated, a vivid work of art emerges, revealing the subject's distinctive characteristics. The creation process begins with an idea. Next, the right materials are collected and cleaned. After that, a base is created, and a myriad of pieces are put together based on the idea. Most importantly, the sculpture and the lighting angle are constantly adjusted to produce the right shapes. Tú said it is important that the lighting is well chosen and placed in the right position to enhance the beauty of the work. Spotlight lamps are often used in this art form because their bright beams can be directed at the sculpture, casting an artistic shadow on the wall. Each artist's work vividly portrays and radiates the unique aura of his subject, a mother, Buddha, and other warm personalities.
And that's the end for today's bulletin. Thanks for your watching and see you next time.